Still on justice for Mohbad. Now, sequel to the previous video, it's about an hour plus. So if you've not watched that video, please do. At the end of this, you'll be seeing it in a small box. At the end of this, I'll be leaving it there for you to watch so that you can be up to date on what is happening on this movement for justice for Mohbad. Mohbad's father has dropped another bombshell, and I want you to listen from the beginning of it till the end. The man has a lot to say. You know, when he wanted to express himself via music, some people came hard at him. They did not know that Mohbad learned how to sing from his father. In fact, Mohbad belonged to the band that his father is in charge of, musical band. Although Mohbad's father's songs are centered on religion, well, here we are today. Since he could not express himself as he wanted via music, Chisles Lover, Shekweteri, Bush Baby, you know who these people are? They came hard at him. They tried to pull him down the same way Mohbad was pulled down when he was alive. They tried to do all of these wicked things to him. He tried his best. But now that toxicology and autopsy is out of the way, he has regained his voice because he knows that this is battle to finish. Whatever he has inside of him, he wants to express it because he doesn't know what can happen tomorrow. This enemy of progress, enemy of justice, enemy of everything good, enemy of great destiny, they are all over the place. If they have the opportunity to snuff Mohbad's father out, they will. Several times they had attempted. In fact, the man had to run away from his house. That's to let you know how tough it is. Here, you'll be listening to him speak once again. In fact, what Mohbad's father said will blow your mind. It will blow your mind. He himself said his mind was blown away the day he got to his son's house. They hid everything from him. What he saw, how he saw it, everything that he saw. And the latest development, he wants to share every of this with us so that we will be on the right path, so that we will be updated. And he wants to say a special thank you to everybody that has been on this justice for Mohbad. Everyone, one way or the other, you have spent money via data. Some have even blessed this channel by tapping on the thanks button with the love icon. I don't want to start mentioning names, but I know that people have put into this justice a lot of their resources, time, efforts, energy. In fact, some people's mental health got disturbed on this justice for Mohbad. But we will not relent because justice for one is justice for all. We will not stop until we get there. Let us listen to Mohbad's father. And as you know, we do it on this platform, translation and analysis.
Aago méje ni mo gbọ́njọ́ yẹn alẹ́ ilẹ̀ tí ṣú nígbà tó máa fi dé inú ilé ẹ̀ bí ó dọ̀pù ṣe pọ̀ tó ó ti ń di to 10 lálẹ́ ó ti to 10 ìró ti èrò more than 100 ibi wọ́n ti géètì ni pé ẹ ní wọlé wọ́n ti géètì wọ́n ti ẹnu ọ̀nà n bá sọ fẹ́ni tó wà ní géètì mo fẹ́ wọlé kíṣìn mo gbà wọlé kíṣìn mo gbà wọlé ibi tí èmi àtọmọ yẹn torí pé ó sì ń dàbí wà pé àbí mo ti wà nínú ayé mi ni mo gba kíṣìn wọlé ibi tá a ti máa ń pàdé bí pé kó pàdé mi n bá wo inú yàrá mi bá rí dúbè tó di Kampala pẹ̀lẹ́jẹ̀ iye mi ti ra dáàdì ẹ má bọ̀ ẹ wá wò ń bí ẹ wá wò bí ńgbà tí máa bọ́lẹ̀ lórí staircase wọ́n á rí tán tẹ̀ kọ́ ìgbàlajà sí wọ́n ti gbé yọ̀ sí láyà wọ́n ti yẹn bá àmọ́ ẹ̀ sáà orí mi kọ́kọ́ tí máa ní kí n bọ́lẹ̀ mo wá bọ́ síta torí mo ti báyàwó ẹ̀ tó ń sunkún ta tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ mo bọ́ síta kí ló ṣe ọkọ ẹ onídàádì ẹ máa gbé lọ sékìtì ẹ lọ ronú o ẹ lọ ronú o pásítọ̀ lè mi ò mọ wọ́n ṣe ń ròyàn sọdẹ́lẹ̀ bí mo ṣe rí lọ́ọ̀yà ni lọ́ọ̀yà ẹ jọ̀ọ́ nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ yìí kí lè rí pé a lè ṣe ǹjẹ́ rí traces torí ọmọ yẹn sọ fún mi nígbà tí òun dé pé wọ́n tún ra 2 plot of land sí ẹlẹ́pẹ̀ ń bí yí pé ǹjẹ́ ẹ ní address ibẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ ó ní wọ́n test òun wọ́n forúkọ Liam rà bẹ́ẹ̀ náà lọ́mọ yẹn ṣe sọ fún mi kó tó kú pé orúkọ Liam náà fi ra 2 plot yẹn o torí mi mọ ibi tí wọ́n lè gbé lọ because ibi tí ó ní a plot sí ó jìnnà ní alẹ́ ọjọ́ yẹn mo ti ń wo bí tí a máa gbé nígbà tí wọ́n ní gẹ́gẹ́ bí Yorùbá òkú ọ̀fọ̀ ni wọ́n ní àjọ abárí bí ni bí ń wọlé bí representative Davido ṣe ní ara oníkan fún ọ ní 2 million mi ò lè gba 2 million ẹ pé pa wọ́n ní ṣé kí n ẹ ṣe fún wọ́n bá sẹ̀ǹdẹ̀ sí pa ṣé bí mo ti mọ̀ pé nǹkan wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀bẹ̀ yẹn bá pé ambulance mi ò kú mo bọ́ ṣe ń pè orú yẹn náà ló pé ambulance ó lè pé ambulance tó ń pè àwọn ní fine mọ́tò yẹn ni wọ́n tún gbé dókítà dání wọ́n test ẹ̀ lójú mi bẹ̀ wọ́n rí pé ó ti kú wọ́n bá gbé sínú ambulance ó yá ẹgbẹ́ mi lọ sí police station àlejò ni mí bí police station bí tán gbé mi lọ tán mọ̀ náà gbé mi lọ ó dẹ̀ gbé mi débẹ̀ ká ṣe statement of ká ṣe statement dáa kan lè fún wa ní police report àti kọ̀wé àti ṣàtúnṣe mo ti sign bí ọ̀gá kan ṣe wá láti ọ́fíìsì kan nìyẹn pé they should not give me that police report ẹ jọ sá kí ni mo ṣe ó ní when this thing happen when the event happen where did you report to I wasn't there I'm a newcomer here I'm a stranger gbogbo òyìnbó tí mo ṣe à ń sọ ó ní no wọn ò lè fún mi and it waste like 3 hours tí òjò ń pa wá ń bẹ̀ ṣe pé àwọn tá a bá ládéhùn ambulance mọ́ṣúárì Ìkòròdú ni a pè fún wọn ti general hospital wọ́n bá gbé wa débẹ̀ náà bá yarí pé ibi tí ṣe pé ibi tá a pè fún wọn náà nìyẹn ibẹ̀ náà la gbé wọ̀ á dẹ̀ gbé wọ́ bẹ̀ pé ẹ jọ ká gbé òkú ọmọ yìí síbí fún ká lè fún preparation ká lè ṣe preparation náà ní where is your police report doctor report mo wò sọ́tún mo wò sósì kò sí tí mo rí múlẹ̀ ìyàwó Mohbad dẹ̀ wà ń bẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ ní doctor report dání wọn ò múlẹ̀ ṣe pé ìbá mẹ́ta sọ débi tí à ń sọ yìí ṣùgbọ́n tí ìbá ṣàlàyé délẹ̀ kò ní yé yín wọ́n ní doctor report lọ́wọ́ doctor ti sign pé kán máa gbé lọ sí mọ́ṣúárì wọ́n gbé padà sínú ilé.
kí ló dé tí wọ́n fi múlẹ̀.
kán lè tètè gbé ohun tó rùn kúrò lẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni wọ́n ní ìdí tí wọ́n fi fún mi náà wọ́n ti fún mi. so lóru yẹn mo wá pé Darosha ambulance ó ti débi tí abala àdéhùn sí kí ni ká ṣe pé ambulance mi ṣe pé àwọn ambulance kan máa wà nínú mọ́ṣúárì ń bẹ̀ bá ambulance sọ̀rọ̀ ó wà lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ ṣe the necessary things ẹ jẹ́ kémi kúrò ní òru yìí kémi máa lọlé ṣèbí tán bá parọ́ títí òótọ́ máa borí ni ok déètì tá à ń sọ yìí gbogbo àgbáyé lórí ṣèbí wọ́n á pe general hospital wọ́n á pe déètì yẹn kọ̀ǹpútà wà ibi tí oníkàlùkù park sí wọ́n á ríra wa ń bẹ̀ wọ́n á sọ pé ṣe ni bàbá kan gbé olóò fẹ́ lọ sí lóru yẹn baálẹ̀ ni ò jẹ́ kán wá sí lóru oríṣiríṣi irọ́ náà fi ń borọ́ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ pé wọ́n ń bá lẹ́yìn ìgbà tí gbogbo incident yẹn ṣẹlẹ̀ tí gbogbo ayé sọ pé bàbá ẹ̀ ní o bàbá ẹ̀ kìíní kò sẹ́ni tó bọ́ síta nù wọn pé ó ti kú o àwa ni a ṣe environment o ìgbà tó máa sọ ọkọ̀ lọ sọ sí péjì ẹ̀ ni torí pé wọ́n ti yẹn bá mu bàbá òun lójú òun ṣe environment yẹn ó ti kọ́ ní December o nígbà tí wọ́n ní káwọn láyà mi bá mi wádìí ẹ̀ ni wọ́n á yí narrative yẹn àdúrà ló ṣe environment ìyẹn mo sọ pé tí orí àdúrà bá gbé láti sọ pé òun ló ń ṣe ká pàdé nílé ẹjọ́ ẹnikẹ́ni èèyàn kéèyàn tó bá ṣe bàbá ẹ̀ wà láyé mi ò gbọ́ nǹkan kan ọlọ́run tó dá mi ni wọ́n dẹ̀ mọ̀ pọ̀ wọ́n dẹ̀ ṣe at least ohun tí ayé fi ń fúnra gan nìyẹn pé àbí ó ti kú látàná báwo ni ẹ ṣe máa kúnjọ́ yẹn ṣàìṣẹ̀ environment yẹn náà lọ́jọ́ yẹn irú wíwúwo ṣùgbọ́n kíní wọ̀nyẹn ló ní ìfurasí ẹ̀yin náà gbogbo àwọn tó jọ ń gbélé kò sí ẹni tó tẹ́ gbọ́ ẹ̀ sí gbogbo lẹ́nu ẹ̀ tí n bá weakness kìíní ẹ̀ ní gbọ́ traces kankan ọmọ tí mo bí wà ń bẹ àdúrà kò lè sọ pé nǹkan báyìí ló pa ẹ̀gbọ́n òun ìyàwó ẹ̀ wà ń bẹ kò lè sọ pé nǹkan báyìí ló pa ẹ̀gbọ́n òun nọ́ọ̀sì ni o ó fún lábẹ́rẹ́ ni o ó rí ààtì ni o kí ló fà á tí nọ́ọ̀sì fi wáyé ok ṣé ṣó àti jẹta tó ti ṣe ni ẹ̀jẹ̀ ń ya tí ẹ lè gbé dé hospital tó jẹ́ pé nọ́ọ̀sì tó wà ní Kòtónú lẹ dúró dè ṣówó ni ò sí ni ṣé gbogbo àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ yẹn onífurasí aṣọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ tí mo bá ní kọ́. Oh God.
So once again, Mohbad's father narrated what happened, how he got to Mohbad's house, saw Mohbad under the staircase, embalmed already, and Wunmi was outside screaming like a demon that is being sent Holy Ghost fire. Yeah, she was screaming and howling, and he went out to find her and asked, "What happened to my son?" Wunmi did not respond with, "This is what happened, that is what happened, we had a fight, that person had a fight." Wunmi said, "Daddy, take him to your hometown so a traditional autopsy can be done on him." And the man is like, is this girl crazy? I'm asking a simple question. We are here. What happened? Did you travel? Haven't you been home? What happened? How did anyone, did anybody come into this house? Because I saw his clothes soaked with blood. I saw something must have happened. Can you tell me what happened? I went upstairs. I saw some things in his bedroom. Now, do not forget that they were not expecting Mohbad's father. They had already spoken to Mohbad's mother, and they thought that Mohbad's mother was so intelligent and would be so intelligent to confuse or convince Mohbad's father to return home. The man did not return home. He went ahead, got there, and saw what he saw. So, having realized that there is something mysterious, the next thing he did was to request for ambulance. He had already seen that his son had been embalmed, salt placed on his chest, his nose, and covered and sealed and tied up and wrapped up. He said, "Okay, can we get an ambulance?" The ambulance arrived with a doctor. The doctor confirmed again, right in the presence of Mohbad's father, that Mohbad is no more. So the next action is to take the body to the police station. He said, "No, this one, there is something wrong." So the only thing that could pop into his mind then is the law. They all gathered together down to the police station. He said Wunmi was there too. Having stayed outside with the massive rain for 3 hours, eventually they got access, but their access was cut short. You all know the story of what happened. Well, since the agreement with the first ambulance is to take Mohbad to the police station, they had to get another ambulance that was to transport Mohbad down to the morgue so as to find a way to place Mohbad there. When they got there, the morgue requested for 2 things. Either you present doctor's report or police report. Now, he couldn't present police report. Doctor's report, he couldn't. And he's trying to speak to them, and he was asking, you guys said he was in the hospital. I don't really understand. Wunmi did not say anything than take him to your hometown. Wunmi did not say we took him to the hospital. Darosha did not say we took him to the hospital. Adura did not say we took him to the hospital. These are the brothers of Mohbad. Uncle and brother. They didn't say, we took him to the hospital already. We were issued a paper. Wunmi was there, the so-called wife. She wants to be a wife only when there is money, property, or whatever to share. And she wants to do this with a child that is not Mohbad's. Well, now, you all know what has happened. Both Adura and Darusha, of course, with Mohbad's mother behind it, they have twisted and U-turned the whole story. They've turned it upside down, claiming that it is Adura that embalmed Mohbad. Where did Adura learn this from? Darusha that said he was the one that did it, all of a sudden said his mobile phone was hacked, his account was hacked.
Ọlọ́run lò wọ́n gẹ́gẹ́ bí irinṣẹ́ láti rí ìdí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹni. Èmi ò kúkú mọ nǹkan kan tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀. Ṣé tí àbádé corona ṣé màá mọ̀ pé placenta tó ń gbé fún mi jọ sí pé ẹni tó ní ọmọ náà gbé fún? Ṣé màá mọ̀? Mi ò ní mọ̀. Tó ń bá assume báwo ni mo ṣe fẹ́ dúró ní dúró pé kán ṣe DNA. Ẹ gbọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu ìyá Mohbad ni. Tó bá sọ pé nǹkan ló bí ọmọ ẹ̀ ńkọ́? Tó bá sọ pé nǹkan ló bí ọmọ ẹ̀ ńkọ́? Àdàbí tí ò bá ṣe mi kọ́ mo bí. Àdàbí tí ò bá ṣe mi kọ́ náà fi ìran ẹ̀wọ̀n. Tí mo dẹ̀ ń gbìyànjú kí ìran yẹn kó lè ṣe. Gbogbo tí wọ́n oníkálùkù ṣe tọ́nà pé wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe ibi tọ́nà pé wọ́n fẹ́ gbọ́n fẹ́fẹ́ nínú ìwà ẹbí wọn Ọlọ́run padà sọ di ire ni. Tó bá yẹ pé ó wà bẹ́ẹ̀ tó bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni irú ọmọ ìbá ti ta jù ní àwọn tó fẹ́ parọ́ ni o. Irú ọmọ bá ti ta pé tó bá sọ pé nǹkan ló bí. That means tó bá fi mí ṣe àyẹ̀wò ẹ̀jẹ̀ gan wọ́n lè sọ pé ṣé mi gan mo bí wọ́n á da gbogbo ẹ̀rú ṣùgbọ́n bọ́dì ló wà nílẹ̀ yìí. Ẹ wo bọ́ Ọlọ́run ṣe bí ó ti ń ṣiṣẹ́ kò sẹ́ni tó yé ó fi òpè dààmú ọlọ́gbọ́n. Ọmọ yẹn gangan spirit yẹ ló ń ṣiṣẹ́ yẹn sà tí n bá ní kí n sọ̀rọ̀ mi ò ní dákẹ́ tí n bá ní kí n sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ọmọ yẹn torí pé ẹ̀mí ọmọ yẹn á máa gbé mi wọ̀ lọ́jọ́ tí mo fẹ́ sọ̀rọ̀ dé ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ yẹn tí omi ò ní bọ́ lójú mi ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ á máa sọ ohun tó yẹ kí n sọ fún mi sà mi ò ṣe interview òyìnbó rí but kí gbogbo ayé lè gbọ́ ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ ló ń sọ̀rọ̀ nínú mi ẹ̀mí ẹ̀ náà ló ń sọ pé bàbá o ò gbọ́dọ̀ gbà o wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe the right thing o tí bá ní kí n sọ̀rọ̀ kan fún yín á dàbí pé mò ń ju àṣekọ́ o gbogbo ohun tó lóun fẹ́ ṣe tí wọn ò jẹ́ ó ṣe tí wọ́n fi artificial power wọn dá dúró ọ̀run ti ń ṣe o oníkálukú ṣe ronú ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀ èmi Joseph Ọmọlọ́ba ẹ má jẹ́ kí n máa dárúkọ àwọn orúkọ nínú ayé ṣé dé ayé tá a wà yìí ìgbà ní gbogbo nǹkan láyé ìgbà ó ló kù fún mi ọmọ yẹn ó ní dádì mo fẹ́ ṣe sáàmù kan fún yín ni o ilẹ̀ yẹn ẹ lọ fi kọ́ church even òun náà ti sọ nínú tàbí ń pé church bàbá òun tí bàbá òun dẹ̀ ti kọ́ church ó ní kí lọ fi ilẹ̀ yẹn kí lọ fi kọ́ church èmi gbà pé ohun tó fún mi yẹn òun ló padà ní gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ Yorùbá tí n bá ok mi ò gbọ́njú mọ́ ìyá mi ká sọ pé ọmọ kọ́lé fún bàbá ẹ̀ ṣebí àdúrà bàbá ni pé kọ́mọ gbẹ̀yìn òun ta ló nílé padà kò sí ohun tí Mohbad lè ṣe fún mi láyé tó lè tó ohun tí mo ṣe fún tó bá padà ṣe anything fún mi mo ti gbà pé òun ló padà ní ẹ wo ìrònú mi lórí ẹ̀ anything tó ní tó sọ pé dáàdì mo ṣe fún yín mo gbà pé òun ló ní torí pé mi á lọ òun bọ̀ now ó ti wá fi kú ṣàgbà ó ti wá lọ ṣé bó ṣe wá kú pẹ̀lú ohun tó fi sílẹ̀ yẹn kí gbogbo ohun tó fi sílẹ̀ kí n wò ó níran kí ọmọ àlè àbí after ọdún mẹ́wàá àmọ́ ń gbà yẹn àṣewá mọ̀ ń sìn a gbọ́dọ̀ postpone ìjà yẹn àkókò rèé tá a máa jà tí àkókò ìbá ti lọ orí ọ̀fẹ́ kan ni Ọlọ́run fún mi ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ti kú lẹ́yìn ikú Mohbad o sẹ́ni tó rántí wọn mọ́ ṣùgbọ́n torí pé irú ọmọ tó jẹ́ ó mú káwọn èèyàn dìde sáà bí mo ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ fún yín tí ẹlòmíì bá ìpè mí á máa sunkún àwọn abiyamọ tí wọ́n wo kíá irú ọmọ báyìí ọmọ tíyàn ní tínú èèyàn dùn ó ń bọ̀ níjọ́ tí màá rí gbẹ̀yìn níbí kó wá síbí ọmọ mi ń bọ̀ báyìí mi ò lè jókòó mo dìde mo lọ pàdé ẹ̀ ni ẹgbà tí Joseph ń lọ sọ́dọ̀ bàbá ẹ̀ sunkún sí Joseph lára mi ò lè jókòó tí n bá rí máa lọ dìmọ́ ni ìgbà tó ṣẹ̀ wá sọ pé òun fẹ́ wá dọ̀bálẹ̀ fún mi máa lọ dìmọ́ ni pé mo rí ayọ̀ mi so kó wá lọ kẹ́jì yẹn wá kú kán dẹ̀yìn ẹ̀ nù a gbọ́dọ̀ fojú tó bóyá wọn ní ń wọṣọ ẹ̀ èmi gógógógó fúnra mi ní ìgbà tó wà láyé àjọ ń wọṣọ kan náà ni tó bá raṣọ dádì mi this for you tó bá ra ilé this for you ṣùgbọ́n gẹ́gẹ́ bí Yorùbá kò ń ṣe ohun tó tọ́ kí wọ́n sọ pé ọmọ mi kú mo wá lọ sílé ẹ̀ mo lọ káṣọ mo ń kó wọ̀ láti ìjọ tó ti kú mi ò wọlé ẹ̀ now gẹ́gẹ́ bí irú èèyàn tí mo jẹ́ nǹkan tó yẹ pé máa like wọ native English dress sometimes most of àwọn tí mo gbà mo lọ sí Abuja mo ṣe àjà aṣọ Mohbad nìyẹn kò sóhun tó jọ no mo kò máa ń wo ẹlòmíràn pé ọmọ wa ogún yẹn mi ò gbé mọ́tò ẹ̀ kí ni mo fẹ́ máa wà aṣọ ẹ̀ èlò náà ń tàǹkàrà sà èmi mo ní ilé látẹ̀yìn iṣẹ́ kánífà yẹn mo fi kọ́ so aṣọ ẹ̀ ní so ayé ní tó ń pè láyé nìyẹn àwọn tí ò tó nǹkan wọ́n fi máa rò aṣọ ẹ̀ ló wọ́n á gbé wọ̀ ṣé ẹlòmíì tẹ̀sán kó mo ti ń fi earrings sétí bóyá kọ̀ǹpútà náà máa fi ṣe o pẹ̀lú iṣẹ́ tí Ọlọ́run gbélé mi lọ́wọ́ yìí màá wá múra tán màá wá kó ṣéènì sétí àbí ṣéènì ọ̀hún tó ń lò ni màá ní mo lọ gbé sọ́rùn kò gbọ́dọ̀ rí bẹ́ẹ̀. ẹ̀kọ́ pọ̀ nínú ikú Mohbad. àkọ́kọ́ ni pé tíyàn bá fẹ́ níyàwó láyé ó ṣọ́ra tí n bá rí orí ọ̀fẹ́ àti rí Mohbad ọ̀rọ̀ tí màá kọ́kọ́ sọ fún ni pé má ṣe ìyàwó fẹ́ o má ṣe ẹbí wọ̀ o ó jẹ́ ọ̀rọ̀ tí màá kọ́ sọ fún un. tíyàn bá ti ṣe ìyàwó fẹ́ Bíbélì sọ pé ó sàn láti gbé inú aginjù pẹ̀lú obìnrin oníjà nínú ilé kò yé tí ẹ bá ti ṣe ìyàwó fẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ tó ṣe ẹsẹ̀ gbé ni àti ṣe correction yẹn àti wá ṣe ìyàwó fẹ́ tó wá dàbí pé kéèyàn ṣe àná ní gbogbo tí Mohbad ní wọ́n pín káàkiri ẹbí wọn mo rí mo ṣe bí pé mi ò rí kí n lè jèrè ọmọ yẹn níkẹyìn ṣùgbọ́n ìgbà tí wọ́n yanjú ẹ̀. ẹ̀kọ́ pọ̀ mo wá ń fi gbogbo àkókò yìí sọ fún gbogbo èèyàn pé ẹ jẹ́ ká dúró ní ìdúró òtítọ́ idà olójú méjì lọ́rọ̀ Mohbad o Ọlọ́run fẹ́ fi kọ́ ayé ní ọgbọ́n kan ní pé tó bá ṣe èrè wàá bá ń bẹ̀ o tó bá ṣe ìdàkejì kò sí bí ẹnìyẹn ṣe ga tó ọ̀run máa mú wálẹ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ kú Mohbad kò síbi tí ò kàn nílé lóko oníkálùkù kó mú tiẹ̀ ni ṣùgbọ́n tó bá dúró sí ìdí òtítọ́ ẹ̀ máa padà tọ́ ẹ o tó bá dẹ̀ dúró sí ìdí pé tó dẹ̀ mọ̀ téèyàn ò bá mọ̀ ọ̀tọ̀ bẹ̀t orí òtítọ́ ńlẹ̀ báyìí òun gbanú igbó lọ ẹni tó bá dẹ̀ sọ pé òun fẹ́ fààyàn wọgbó ṣẹ́yìn pé fúnra ẹ̀ ló máa fẹ̀yìn wọgbó á wọgbó lọ tí ò ní jáde mọ́ so ẹ̀kọ́ pọ̀ bọ́mọdé lágbà ọmọ yẹn ò fi mí sílẹ̀ o, ó rán ẹ̀mí rẹ̀ padà. Òun ló ń fún mi ní boldness láti lè máa sọ̀rọ̀. Gbogbo ohun tó fẹ́ ṣe, mo ti sọ ṣáájú, gbogbo ohun tó fẹ́ ṣe, ó lọ rán àwọn èèyàn, ó lọ rán wọn pé ẹ lọ ṣe fún bàbá mi. Ibi tí ẹ̀rù ẹ̀ ti bà mí nìyẹn. Ẹ̀kọ́ pọ̀ lóríṣiríṣi, bóníkálùkù bá ṣe yóò níkálùkù ní kókò mú tiẹ̀. Kó má kọ̀ gbọ́ lásán, má kọ̀ gbọ́ lásán pé kọ̀ gbọ́rọ̀ ẹ̀ lásán. Ẹ̀yin náà wo orin tó ń jáde lẹ́nu ẹ̀, irú ọmọ tó jẹ́ ló jẹ́ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Ọlọ́run dẹ̀ sì fi ń kọ́ àwa yòókù kí irú nǹkan báyìí má máa tún tẹ̀síwájú, ni a gbọ́dọ̀ rí ibi tí kinní ti ṣàn wá. Sir, ó jẹ́ ìdùnnú ọkàn fún mi pé delay tá à ń rí yìí ó lè resort sí denial lórí àwọn ìgbésẹ̀ àti òye tí èmi rí. Èyí náà ẹ̀wọ̀n tó ṣẹlẹ̀ èní ó yẹ ibi tí ó yẹ ká wà ọ̀tọ̀. So delay tá à ń rí yìí ó ń fún mi ní ó ń dùn mí.
So Mohbad's mother had said publicly when this DNA of a thing came to a point where she realized that Wunmi had to do the DNA. She said publicly that Mohbad is not Mohbad's father's son. That's what she said. She said, no, this child is not yours. Mohbad is not your son. Why? Because she has been too taught by Wunmi. They've paid her, they've sat down together in their coven, and they said, look, this test will prove that this child is not Mohbad's son. But begin to throw this narrative out there that this child called Mohbad that is no longer here does not belong to Mohbad's father. So it means if a test is done and it comes negative, Wunmi will say, no, it is Mohbad's son, but you are not Mohbad's father. And the next thing we started hearing is this from Wunmi and her mother. That is why it is so bad, so sad. If you have a dangerous mother, a wicked mother, you're on your own. The same applies to a father too. So Mohbad's father quickly got DNA done and it came out positive. He has that document with him. That's what he's saying. He said, I have it with me, filed, that Mohbad is my son. Now they know that Mohbad's father has confirmed this. What will Wunmi do? Will she slump? Will she escape? Let us quickly address one or two things that we have seen on social media. Now, some terrible, wicked people, they edited some pictures and they placed Mohbad's clothes on Mohbad's father's body. You know, both of them have similar body size. And also earrings on his ears and also necklaces like jewelries on his neck, Mohbad's jewelry. They placed it all just to show to foolish people, to deceive people into thinking that Mohbad's father had gone to Mohbad's house to take all of his jewelries, clothes to wear for himself. Recall that one, very ignorant man, his elder brother used to be governor, a one-time governor of a particular state in the southwest of Nigeria. He opened his mouth wide like a sepulcher. He started insulting Mohbad's father. The bad part of it is this: they are both from the same part of Nigeria, from the same state. He started saying trash. He started talking foolish. He started saying nonsense words. In fact, he made videos claiming that he was going to shop for Wunmi's son. He said, how dare Mohbad's father try to inherit Mohbad? And this guy, his elder brother, looted the state and they had to kick him out. Other criminals kicked him out. People of that state kicked him out. That day that they kicked him out, during that election, he got some karma. He had to go to the US, where he used to live, to have a major spinal operation. But that's not what we want to talk about. What I'm trying to bring into this is this. You will even find men, people who are supposed to connect to the pain of Mohbad's father, you will find them. People whose background comes, their background, the money that you see them spend comes from crime, looting. You see them open their mouth to talk. They insulted Mohbad's father, saying that this is all he's interested in. He's not interested in justice. And I'm like, wait, how else can you get justice? How do you go about getting justice? In what way are you going to get justice? Are you going to grab the neck of Wunmi, press it until she starts screaming and confessing? How? He went through the normal legal means of getting it. He could not get it because certain forces were against him from the onset. They had someone in the midst who is responsible, directly or indirectly, for the demise of Mohbad, who was giving information to who she needed to give information to. Things became tough for the man to get justice. Till today, let us ask ourselves, let us look at all the clothes and whatever Mohbad must have acquired. How does that have anything to do with toxicology and autopsy? How come the report came inconclusive? Let us even assume that it came inconclusive truly, and that they could not find poisoning or whatever it is that they were looking for. Let us assume. What happened to the Nigerian police? How come they did not confiscate mobile phones of those involved in this? How come? We've been asking, we've been repeating it several times. The reason I'm saying this is because Mohbad's father addressed this part of it. That they said he wants to inherit his son, he went to pick his son's clothes, he's only interested that he's so poor. Poverty is now a crime. If you're poor, you'll be disgraced. They said he went to pick his son's clothes, that's all he's interested in. And they put out pictures of him dressed in what he does not even have any idea of. He said, after that day that I went to my son's house and I saw him under the staircase, that is the last time that I ever stepped into that house. So how could it be possible for me to have removed Mohbad's clothes and jewelry? We all know that Mohbad's mother was stationed in that house all through. How come she does not have video recording of the man? How come Adura does not have video recording? How come Darisha does not? And Wunmi, how come there are no video recordings of this? After all, at that time, they were all at loggerhead on this demise of Mohbad. So what are we talking about? Do you know that Gisle's Lover, very useless blog, the job is just to destroy, came up with this talk also? So bad. According to Mohbad's father, he said the worst that can ever happen to you in life is to get yourself entangled with a strange woman. Simply put, a bad, evil woman. A divisive woman. A terrible woman. Or even a man. Because it's not about the gender now. It's about the character, the personality of that individual. You know, there are certain types of people now, kinds of people. It's not as if they've not been there. They've always existed. They take up or take on this attitude, this bad character, this bad behavior, terrible behavior. If you are bad to yourself, it's okay. And they now make it appear like, no, I am any man that cannot bow to this, then the man has to be, the man is this, the man is that. The same thing with men, so terrible men. It is clear that Mohbad and Wunmi did not match. Both of them, no, they are not a match. No, not at all. Conflict upon conflict, issues upon issues. The problem is Mohbad could not cut himself away. Why? I don't know. I just don't know. Was he under a spell? I don't know. What did he find appealing in that girl whose voice sounds like like a crater, like hurricane? I even thought she sounded that way because of the constant lies and trying to escape from justice from Mohbad. Maybe too much talk here and there. Later, I got to realize from previous from audio recordings prior to that this girl's voice sounds like like a thug, like a tout, like someone who has abused alcohol and substance up to the point. She's just that way. Her voice is like That takes us back to the background. They were left on the street. They grew up on the street, radical, like serpents and scorpions. Their mom, she became a scorpion serpent. She gave birth and left them on the street. When people live certain, of course, there are useless mothers or fathers who do these things, but they give them some evil spirit to help them destroy people on the street. You see them looking frail like Wunmi, but what they can do, if you bring them to your home, they will destroy a total lineage, a whole lineage. They will finish it. So he said these are the lessons I believe that he has learned, and he believes that people are also learning this. And the worst kind of it is for you to now be married to a woman who has terrible family, terrible parents. You will not have peace. They will keep calling their daughter. What did he say? He said that next month he will get money to buy me the car. Why can't he buy you the car this month? We have some expenses. We just sorted the tuition fee of our children. Let him break his neck, press his leg. Don't talk to him. Fight him. Let him buy. Don't be a fool. Your friend, the husband just bought. But you begin to try to speak to if you have a terrible family, that's it. Then all of a sudden, because this your wife, partner, wants to satisfy a family, and at the end of the day, she doesn't want, if anything happens, she will not have anywhere to go. She will just begin to misbehave to you. That's what he's trying to say. If you marry from a bad family, or you marry a bad woman, you're on your own. That's the end of your. If you miss it, you've missed it all. Said it is preferable for you to live alone in the desert than to be with this type of people. And it is true. It is true. Some people will get into the same problem. Some people are about to get into this problem. Some people are already in it. Which one are you? Are you already in? About to? Well, what have you learned from this justice for Mohbad? It's so sad. So sad. So bad.